everyone, it is I, Reversal, bringing you another Knights and Dragons video, and in today's video we are actually going to do three things. The first thing we're going to do is naming the Knights, because I've been asking you to help me naming out my Knights, so we're going to be finally doing that. The second thing we're going to be doing is leveling up our Voidborn, let me just quickly check for a second, totally forgot, the Voidborn Shroud. We're going to be leveling up that, so that way we can grab the plus version. We're not going to get it up to level 35. And the third thing we're going to do is talking about the guild, because I'm kind of going to give you guys a guild update. For those who are still interested in joining, we are accepting applications, but our waiting list is a little bit long right now. But first things first, we are actually going to name our knights here. I have a couple of great suggestions. I'll be showing you them gradually in the screen at the same time. First off, we're going to be doing the Earth. I had actually two suggestions which were identical. One from JJ Cole, who sent it in first, and then from DanielSanderPSV. They both said, call your knight Hulk Smash. Hulk Smash in capital letters, because that would be an awesome name to use. I cannot use any exclamation marks, but that's okay. So it's gonna be Hulk Smash. I actually like the name quite a bit, so I decided to go with that. The second one is Water. And for the water, I actually had like one of my favorite sport drinks that I like, and it was Aquarius. And Aquarius was suggested by PerfectSynergy, so thank you so much for that suggestion. I'll be using it, and I'll be using the male version because I found it more fitting. Oh no, let's just use the girl anyway, whatever. And the third one is gonna be Fire. And it's actually from my guild member who suggested this one, and it was pretty nice. In the comment he only said Donald Trump, but the reasoning behind it was because he was having the Apprentice show, and I don't know if you guys like it, but I really like the show, and he would, in the end he would always go, you are fired if they didn't make the cut. So I actually really like that name, Donald Trump. Guy with the weird hair and everything. I'm gonna show you guys a picture about him right now. I hope that I don't get copyrighted claim, but it's a funny hair that he has. And I actually think that I'm just going to change the hair as well to something really silly. Like let's see, I haven't ever like looked into the hair, what kind of hairs they are. At least the hair needs to be like this. And he is let me see how we are going to adjust him. We are going to make him a white dude, because he's a white guy. And the let me see, what is the funny hair? I think this one is funny. There you go, Donald Trump has been created. And then the fourth name was actually one of my favorite names. It was for the air character, or wind. I don't even know why they call it air when we're saying wind so many times. Anyway, actually the name that was being suggested was by Andy Smith. It was Nimbus. I actually like Nimbus. I don't know if you know Dragon Ball Z. I used to be a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. So Nimbus is the little cloud that Goku's like flying on and everything. I really thought it would be a cool name to be using. And the last name is Spirit. To be honest, I didn't really have a lot of Spirit suggestions for some reason. So I went with the one that I basically liked a little bit, I suppose. But it was a combination between Panda and Unicorn. And when you combine those two, you're going to get Pandicorn. And this was suggested by a username Alexis the Maeyer, I suppose. Alexis the Maeyer. So thank you so much for your suggestions. I want to thank you guys so much for helping me out naming my knights. And with that being done, we are actually going to enhance our Voidborn Shroud series. The name of this armor is terrible in my opinion. But we're gonna see if we will be capable of getting it up to the second transformation, because I'm very curious to see that. So far it doesn't seem like it's going to transform. It's going to be level 10. We're hoping to get it up to level 35, so that way we'll be having the ability to craft the plus version. And there we go. And hopefully it's going to transform. Yes, it's transforming. And it's going to look... Oh, it looks like an assassin. Like the... I don't even know what the name is. It's actually in the events right now. Let me just quickly take a look here. It is called the Assassin's Shroud. It looks pretty similar to that. If we take a look here, I'm not having it equipped. It looks very similar to the Assassin's Shroud here. It's quite funny. I'm actually going to show you guys a picture in just a second to compare them once we actually fuse these or enhance these together. It's just not the shield, by the way. It's just that it totally looks like very much like the Assassin's Shroud in my opinion. I like it a lot. Right now, getting up to level 14, we are going there steadily. Takes a little while, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna use these 2 stars. I might be using them for my Blazeborn Vanguard, but we'll be seeing about that. For now, I'll just do the 1 stars and the silver stars. It will go up considerably, up to level 15, so that's a great thing. So with that being done, it's level 15. Let's talk about the guild, because there was an issue there too. I haven't really been updating you guys about the guild. Right now, we are in preparation for the actual guild war. I actually bought a bunch of guardians. We are using just earth ones and spirit ones, because those were the ones we had the most trouble with ourselves. So we were like, you know, if we have trouble with these, we should use these ones as well. For the bonuses, we have pretty much everything up to level 7 with the exception of spirit. So we'll be getting to that pretty soon. And we actually do contribute quite a bit. Like almost every single member is always like trying to contribute and everything. But that's a cool thing. Recently one of our members quit. That was kind of a sad thing. As you guys can see, 3 million, 1 million, like a lot of people donate 1 million. But lately one of our members quit, actually High Commander. He wasn't like happy with the way the game was running anymore. He wasn't really supportive towards the company running Knights and Dragons, and I kind of understand that. If you're unhappy with the rewards they're giving and everything, I can understand why you're quitting. But yeah, there's a new thing, a new rule that I'm setting in my guild. And it's basically that the minimum battles always will be notified in the guild bulletin, like the little note here that you can see that I can adjust only. And this is basically the limit. So in this fusion boost war, I want every member to do 8 battles. And if people are not capable of getting those battles, they should like contact me through Line, YouTube, or just in game, just telling me like, hey, Reverse, I cannot make it, and they are also going to explain why and everything. And I think that should be a great way for us to like actually see who is willing to stay a part of our guild, who's really trying hard to stay a part of our guild. So I'm really looking forward towards the Fusion Fighters Blitz, because we are going to try to get to top 250. And if we actually do get to top 250, we will get our hands on 6 Fusion Boost armors, or no, 7 actually. So we're going to be trying for that. A lot of Fusion Stones, they're hard to farm anyway, so I'm going to be talking about Fusion Stones in some other episode. But 7 Fusion Boost armors is totally great for the armors that we can have. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but if we take a look at the guild again, you can just see that a lot of our members actually do have epics now these days. Like Overwing, he recently fused off an epic, which is pretty awesome. You got a lot of other members. Was also Klaas Dwaas, who made the Forge Tone, which was a great thing. QM actually took over the account of one of the high commanders that left the guild. So right now he has a bunch of epics as well. And that's just a great thing. We are really trying and building our members there. And some of these members got in incognito since day one. So that just shows that if you work together and if you're consistent, and this is a tip for anyone who's running their guild, if you actually have loyal members and you keep on, you know, like keep on trying to help them out and everything, eventually you'll get to the point where you can just be proud of your members, and that way you always do great at the guild wars. Because I think so far we've only had 2 guild wars in which we didn't get up to like top 250. That was the last war and the actual first war, so that's actually some great stuff there. So yeah, this is pretty much all I wanted to say for now. And again, I want to thank you guys so much for helping me name my knights. For those of you who also did some entries, I want to thank you guys so much for helping me out and giving me the option to select to actually choose between some cool names that you names out there. I actually did notice that a lot of people were giving names like Greek gods and everything, and that's cool, but I think that's a little bit cheesy for some reason. Oh wait, I need to beat the Void Sentinel before the time comes down. I think that's a little bit cheesy because, to be honest, I don't, you know, I used to use names like that, but because everybody is naming them, I'm like, nah, let's not do that. And the Void Sentinel is a little bit powerful, really. Cannot really do a lot of damage on him. Hopefully we'll take it down. And earlier today, I had like 900 damage left after an attack. I was like so bummed out about it. I was like, oh, that's such a waste of energy. Could have just taken it out straight away. Needed to wait a little bit. Right now, level 36. So with, I think 3 more days left, we will be capable of taking it down up to level 43 for sure. So I'll be doing that. I think that's going to be the day after tomorrow or the day after that. I'm not even sure right now. So I think I talked enough right now already. So I'm going to be rounding up this episode here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to join Incognito, make sure you check the video in the description below. I have a lot of people asking me for very obvious questions in the comments below. But a lot of your questions are in the description, so if you want to find anything like my line, like my Instagram, or how you can join my guild or my friend code, it's all in the description below, so make sure you check that one out. For now, I want to thank you guys again so much for watching. As always, if you guys like this video, make sure to boom, give it a thumbs up. This was Reversal for Knights and Dragons. I'll see you guys tomorrow when the actual guild war has been ended. Until then.